Live from London and streaming around the world, everything you'll see tonight is completely improvised. This is Mischief Movie Night In. Please welcome your host, Oscar!
Hello! Yes! Come on! Hello! Welcome! We're back! This is so exciting! Welcome to Mischief Movie Night In. We are back. We are streaming live from the Riverside Studios. This is so exciting, where everything you see tonight will be completely 100% improvised. And that includes the amazing musical made-up stylings of our incredible house band. It's Ashani and Richard. Let's give them some love. And let's carry on showing our appreciation for our amazing tech team, our amazing camera team, editing all of this together in live time. And of course, our incredible Mischief improvised cast for the evening, who, for the first time in over a year, are joined by a live studio audience. Yes! It is an absolute, what a celebration it is in here tonight. This is fantastic. Welcome to Mischief Movie Night In again. My name is Oscar, and I am so pleased to be back in my home cinema, where I have every single film that has ever been made. In fact, I have every single film you could ever possibly imagine. And tonight, we will watch one film from my infinite collection of movies. But which one we watch is entirely down to all of you, the viewers, here in the room, but also the viewers at home, streaming from around 35 different countries tonight, all over the world, coming up with ideas, represented by our amazing and mighty Zoom audience. Yes, show them some love. So let's find out what we are going to watch tonight. I'm going to start by speaking to the Savages, the Savage family. Grr, the Savage family.
Hello. Hello.
The least savage family. Hello, savages. How are you? The Savage family. I believe it's someone's birthday tonight with you guys. Yeah?
No. Not with us.
We've got an Oscar.
We had an Oscar with us.
I've been misinformed. Okay. Well, when is one of your birthdays?
Who's next?
You.
Oh, me.
You?
Me.
Is it even
August.
vaguely soon?
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
We've really got off to a bang with tonight's show. When is your birthday?
23rd of August.
That's miles away, isn't it? Well, let's celebrate the fact that it is none of your birthdays today. Way! Fantastic. Oh, I've really messed that up, haven't I, really early on? So, the Savages, what genre of film would you like to see tonight?
Maybe a dystopian kind of one, like Hunger Games or Maze Runner.
Yes, obviously 2020 wasn't enough for some. And a dystopian, geez, is it your birthday? No, what would you like to see? Something as depressing as life is at the moment. A dystopian kind of Hunger Games movie. No, that is really cool. Thank you very much, guys. A dystopian Hunger Games movie. Okay, fantastic. Now let's speak to Simon and Anushka. So that's Simon Cockle, I believe. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Oscar.
Hello. So
Hello.
I'm really hoping I've got this one right. But Anushka, you can do impressions. Is that right?
Yes, I can do a Chris Bean impression.
Thank God. Okay. And I know that you want to do it. So please, in front of the mighty Henry Shields, let's make him feel insecure about his job. This is your moment, Anushka. Go.
Welcome back to Play of the Week, where each week a new play is performed live in front of a studio audience here in Cornwall and broadcast to the nation. I am Chris Bean, the director.
Yes! He might look nonchalant, but he's being replaced in the morning. Fantastic. And guys, what would you like to see tonight? What would you like to see? What genre of film?
A murder mystery.
A murder mystery. Fantastic. Ooh, a murder mystery. Brilliant. And now let's speak to Heather. Hello, Heather.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, no. You have 2 Heathers.
Oh,
Pick a Heather up there, please. Which one?
You got me.
Just choose any Heather. Any Heather. No, there's Heather. Oh, they're different Heather. Okay. Hello, Heather. I've just seen on my notes. It is Heather's birthday, but not this Heather.
Go to the other Heather. It's her birthday.
But Heather, it's good to see you. You were obviously a stalwart in the last run, so it's so great to have you back. Is it your birthday? No?
No.
What a
December.
shock of an opening this is. Okay. Heather, what would you like to see?
A sporting rivalry, but something like tiddlywinks or chess.
Okay, so a sport, but maybe not one that really kind of needs athletes.
Like a
Not that
rivalry.
if there are any tiddlywink players here. I don't care, actually. I don't respect tiddlywinks as a sport, but that's okay. It's a sporting movie, fantastic. Okay, we've got 3 brilliant suggestions. Either a dystopian kind of movie, dystopian Hunger Games movie, a murder mystery, or a sporting rivalry story, which I don't think we've ever really done. But those are our 3 options, and we're going to throw this out to the democratic process, have an online Zoom vote right now. So, if you want to see a dystopian movie, then I want you to vote for option A. If you want to see a murder mystery, then please vote for option B. And if you want a sporting rivalry story with something like Tiddlywinks, please vote for option C. Let the viewing and the voting commence. Oh, it's neck and neck. Wow, it's a murder mystery. That was really close. Look at that. That's almost kind of 33. Wow, that's so close. Brilliant. So this is a murder mystery. And what I need now from the Perrott family in Long Island. The Perrott family?
Yes.
Hello, where would you like this murder mystery movie to be set? I need a brilliant
Where do you want it to
location.
be set?
Cheeseland?
Cheeseland?
Oh, you're killing me, Zoom audience. You're killing me. Yeah, no, you're right. It's set in Cheeseland. It's set in Cheeseland. Tell me anything more about Cheeseland that you could tell me?
Everything's made out of cheese.
Everything is made out of cheese. Okay, great. Yeah, this is a murder mystery in Cheeseland, and let's keep it as vague as that, and see what that gives us. And brilliant. Thank you so much, Zoom audience. So now we're going to find out what the title of this movie is, and we're going to find out via our live studio audience. So, has anyone got a brilliant title for this murder mystery set in Cheeseland? Yes, sir. Hands up at the back with the glasses and the mask. Obviously, you've all got masks on.
The Hound of the Wensleydales.
Pardon?
The Hound of the Wensleydales.
The Hound of the Wensleydales. Very well. Someone booed that on the stage. Oh, you oohed it. Okay. The House of the Wensleydales. The Hound, of course, like the book. The Hound. The Hound of the Wensleydales. Is it your birthday? I'll keep fishing until I catch a fish. You know. It's whose?
It is my dad's birthday.
Your dad? Is he here? Then it doesn't matter, does it? Happy birthday to your dad, who's not here. What a show. The Hound of the Wensleydales. That is a fantastic title. Thank you so much. The Hound of the Wensleydales is the DVD that we are going to watch tonight. And before we watch it, we're just going to find out a few more things about this film, because it's not just the people on Zoom and the people in this room who are watching right now and throwing suggestions about. There are thousands of people right now on social media suggesting awards and different things that this movie might contain. So I'm going to go over to Nancy and Charlie and social media area. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to social media area. It's not a corner. Yeah, it's not a corner anymore, so we don't really know what the name is. But we're going to find out your wonderful suggestions and drag them into the show. So we're going to go to Twitter first, I hope. Yes, we are. Okay. So, Charlie, move your head the other way. Good. I know how it works.
We're
all on a green screen opposite.
Character Little Annie who can summon her magic granny.
I enjoy that. That sounds disgusting. We're not doing that.
Spontaneous original song about cheese, even though that's But I don't want it. We're going to probably do it
Spontaneous
anyway.
A song about cheese. We can just do that. Slip that in, right? Can't we?
I like that.
You like which one?
That one there.
The one where Mischief has tweeted,
Yes.
do it after.
I've succumbed to peer pressure.
Yeah, perfect. The award for the most alliteration squished into one line. Are we ready for that, guys? Is that good? Okay, let's hit up Facebook, I think. Facebook's what we're doing next. It's perfect. It's seamless. There's Facebook. Okay, let's read these.
Dramatic
Character,
fall.
wise old squirrel who speaks in riddles. This is getting crazy.
Ineffective pep talk.
That's
I
very
don't want
good.
it if it's ineffective.
No. Award for...
Dramatic argument about cheese. Again, might just be in there anyway.
For the most alternative on-screen kisses, COVID safe.
Yes!
Love, because we've not done a lot of COVID safe kisses. We've just avoided kissing each other. So
And I don't like that.
now we don't have to.
Yeah.
Let's go to Instagram. Lovely. A drunk parrot. I mean, no.
I feel like something there was a bar, but one of the cast members.
Falula Balula, she loves to rhyme. I feel like that. Look,
Falula
Sally
Balula.
Salmonella. No, Falula Balula, she loves to rhyme.
My name is Falula.
We don't have a rhyme. We'll have other rhymes. Falula Balula's in this, I'm sure. Back to you.
Yay!
In your area, Oscar.
The Oscar.
Thank you so much, Charlie and Nancy. Yes, of course, if you were watching last night, Social Media Corner was exposed to not be a corner, but just be a wall at the side of our room. So I called it an area, because honesty is always the best policy. As the Savages showed when they exposed me as a non-birthday celebrator. Brilliant. So this is The Hound of the Wensleydales. It is a fantastic murder mystery set in Cheeseland. And as the title would suggest, it's a kind of Sherlock Holmes-esque story where it really follows, you know, from the detective's kind of point of view, from the very, very off and kind of their assistant. And it begins on Edam Street in a high-rise flat. It's very swanky, little townhouse, where our detective has been awake all night, thinking about all kinds of different things, waiting for their assistant to arrive. Everyone all around the world, everyone in here as well, please put your hands together and show some love for the incredible Hound of the Wensleydales. Play!
The rabbit did it. Another terrible dream.
Pause! Sorry to stop so early. I definitely remembered him saying he'd been awake all night. But it actually began with him fast asleep, dreaming. I misremembered the movie. Play.
Mr. Bones! Mr. Bones! Let me in!
It's you, Jessica. Come on in.
Mr. Bones, you didn't ask me the password.
Sorry, go out again. Password.
Fish tank.
Correct. Good to see you, Jessica.
Mr. Bones, have you been asleep all night?
Well, yes, in a way. I was asleep, dreaming. But I was dreaming so much that it felt like I was awake. I had the same dream again, the dream about the rabbit.
The rabbit did it.
There it was again. I just had it while I was awake. It's such a powerful dream.
Mr. Bones, sit down. Let me make you a cup of tea.
Tell you what, since I've retired, my nerves are absolutely shredded. Just going over all my old cases in my head, I think. Maybe I need a holiday.
Oh, a holiday? Oh, yes, Mr. Bones. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard you ask for a holiday before. You're always working so hard, your mind going a mile a minute.
Absolutely. Work 22 hours a day, sleep 1 hour, and then eat solidly for 1 hour. That's my work-life balance that I've always had. But maybe that's not the most healthy way. Maybe I should take a holiday, perhaps to one of the fromage districts.
Oh, Mr. Bones, have you heard me talking? You know I've always wanted to go to the Wensleydales.
Oh, the Wensleydales are beautiful.
Yeah. They're a really nice place to go for, you know, getting away from it all, not working 22 hours a day and sleeping for 1 hour and eating solidly for another. Just, you know, some of those hours are not filled. They've got holes in them.
Pause! I love that this film is more kind of an interrogation of Mr. Bones' schedule. How unusual it is. But yeah, it appears that this is more kind of at the end of his career. He's going through all of his cases. His nerves are in shreds, but maybe there is one case that has always kind of been a mystery to him. Play.
Of course, that was where all those unsolved murders were.
The rabbit did it.
I can't shake the feeling that it was the rabbit. But then, of course, when I sit down and think about it, that seems absurd. I mean, rabbits are herbivores.
They are, and they're generally quite sweet creatures.
The rabbit did it!
Careful.
Another lucid dream. I wish I didn't have lucid dreams. Just yesterday, I had one on a park bench, and it was rather embarrassing.
Yeah, in the director's cut, they got rid of this scene, I think, for good reason. But in the director's cut, they did film it originally, so I'm just going to put on his lucid dream on a park bench. Play.
Oh! I had a lucid dream.
We go back to the main movie. Play.
Well, perhaps a holiday would be nice. Although, I couldn't go on my own.
Well, no. Maybe I could come with you. Not if you don't want me to. You probably want someone else to come with you. Someone, you know, more intelligent or you know, not always just studying your old case files.
No, I'd love to go with you.
This is Cheese Radio. It's a new song called Take Her With You. Take her with you. Why don't you take her on a holiday? Take her with you.
Well, that song seems to have a very clear message for us. Unfortunately,
Yeah. Really watch out in this movie for the passive-aggressive radio station. Whenever the scene stalls somewhat, really quite angrily sings what needs to happen. Play.
Well, I mean, I know I'm your assistant and I'm meant to just be learning from you, but if you don't mind, I'd also enjoy spending some, you know, non-allocated time with you.
Cheese Radio back. Why don't you just ask him to go on the
Shut
holiday?
up! That radio is such a... Sorry about that, it's stupid.
Jessica, I'd love to go with you too, but I'm your boss. I wouldn't want to be accused of any impropriety.
Okay.
I was accused of impropriety once before.
And immediately it's become much harder to care about Mr. Bones. I wonder why he's called Mr. Bones. It's not for that reason. He is, I'm sure, he is a lovely, he needs to be a lovely man for this movie to really work, I would say. But yeah, soon this scene comes to an end in a really pleasant, nice, non-weird position of power way. Play.
But I wasn't in propriety.
No, you were not in propriety.
The rabbit did it.
The rabbit did it and someone thought it was you, that's all. But I know, I want it said very clearly that I don't feel pressured into coming on holiday with you because you're my boss. I want to just do that of my own accord.
Good. This feels very mutual, and that's
mutual. I don't feel pressured into anything. If anything, I asked you to go on the holiday, and again, not to get anything other than more time with you.
Well, Jessica, that would be great. We can have 2 whole weeks there. 2 whole weeks not thinking about a single case.
I better feed you. It's that hour, isn't it?
Pause, yeah. And soon this scene ends. And we go over to the fromage district, to a little B&B that is run by a character called Moricotta. Play.
Thank you. Let's gorge ourselves for 60 minutes. Hi there! I'm Maury Cotter. Welcome to the Wensleydales, a place which I've run for the last 12 years. This is our 5-star chef,
Tallulah. Fallulah. Balula.
Absolutely. Tallulah, Fallulah, Balula, who rhymes a lot. If you come here with me, this is...
Pause! That really looks like the face of a woman who has no rhymes. Play.
If you come over here, you'll find our spa. It's one of the best spas in the district. And if you ask Jerry here, he'll tell you the exact same thing.
It's the best spa in the district.
And of course, going over here, you can take a horse ride wherever you want. If you were to ask Cameron here, I'm sure he'd tell you the exact same thing.
You can take a horse ride wherever you want.
And that's our place.
Dad! I'm sorry you're doing a commercial, I know, I'm sorry.
Cut. Yes. Okay, we'll take lunch.
I'm sorry, Dad. I lost my rabbit again.
Oh, James.
I know, I'm sorry. I promised that it wouldn't happen this time, but I went to try and find it and it's gone.
James, I'm not buying you another rabbit.
But please, I need rabbits in my life, Dad. I don't have any friends.
I'm so sorry. I thought that was a wild rabbit.
Timmy!
I just had to nab it.
You've killed my rabbit.
I have, yeah.
Fallulah, Balula, you seem to have stopped rhyming.
No, you would say that. Always likes to chime in.
Pause! I think that this actor was miscast as Fallulah, who rhymes a lot, because all that she's done is done one half rhyme. Fallulah, who doesn't quite rhyme fairly infrequently. Play.
Fallulah, you've lost your touch.
No, she doesn't rhyme on Tuesdays.
Yes, those are my blues days.
Now you're rhyming. Now you're rhyming
Yes!
after all of that.
I decided to chime in.
Let's have some consistency, Fallulah.
That would be right for me, Balula.
Pause! It's like watching a breakdown in slow motion. Yeah, this scene definitely goes on for a lot longer. Fallulah has a whole monologue about her lifestyle choices.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does. The movie stops arguing with me. You can't run on to be a character who rhymes a lot and then renege on that promise. Play.
Fallulah, you look like you have something important to say. Come on, James. Cameron, let's sit down.
Pause! She's actually got tears in her eyes! Play!
Let's sit down and listen to these no doubt very important words.
Yes. Well, when I was just 17, my best friend became the prom queen. I wanted to be the prom queen, but I wasn't the prom queen. But I was just 17. If I would have not been 17, maybe I could have been a prom.
You know, I've got to say that wins the award for the most generous round of applause I've ever heard. It's not rhyming if you just say the same word again and again. Yeah, I think that ends, and the scene carries on. We find out a little bit more about, of course, we heard about there being some murders a while back in the fromage districts, and we hear about those. Play.
And then somebody was murdered, and I became a chef.
Fallulah, you're crying again. You can't do that.
It's my blues day.
You can't do that in front of the customers. Go and chop some carrots, please.
Listen, I'm really sorry about your rabbit. I'm sorry I chopped it up, and I'm sorry it's here in the hallway.
Where did you find her?
Well, it's a long story, actually.
When he was just 17. He was the prom king to my queen. But I wasn't the queen. It was my friend who was the queen. But we were just 17.
It was a long time ago, but she's really gone downhill since then. If I'm being honest. James, sit down.
Careful of the rabbit blood!
You disappoint me. 2 years ago, I bought you a rabbit. Why did I buy you that rabbit, James?
So I would take care of something.
Yes. So you would take care of something and be fine with looking after it and have responsibility. You haven't learnt 1 ounce of responsibility, James.
But I don't know what happens, Dad. I have the rabbit and I'm looking after it and I'm feeding it and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yes. And it's the same story every time and I'm bored of it. From now on, James, no more rabbits.
What?
No more rabbits. I know how much you like them. No more rabbits.
But I've only had 17.
Yes, I know. I know, James. No more rabbits. And that's my final
Pause.
word.
Who is the guy at the back of the shop? Hasn't said a word yet. Just stood at the back, awkwardly staring out into the distance. Play.
Dad, I even brought the owner of the pet shop.
I follow him everywhere. In case he needs another rabbit.
Yes, well, from now on, Cameron, no more rabbits. No more responsibility. No more anything, James. You're not ready. I really dreamed that one day you'd take over this place, but frankly, you've already proved that you're not ready for anything.
But Dad...
If you can't look after a rabbit, how can you look after a hotel? You can't look after a hotel, how can you look after a district? And if you can't look after a district, how can you look after yourself? That's what my dad...
I can look after myself, but I've never looked after a district. But yeah, we find out where that expression came from. Play.
That's what my dad said to me when I was 17. And now I'm saying it to you.
I really feel like this is a private moment, and I don't know why I'm here.
Well, I would like to buy a snake, please. Thank you. Yes, money. Yes. That's how that works. Absolutely.
Cheerio.
Thank you. You see, this is a snake. People respect snakes because they're dangerous. You need to be dangerous. You're not dangerous, you're a loser. And I say that as your father.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
What are you going to do, cry again, James?
Yes.
James, you need to be thicker skinned than this.
17, rabbit!
Go on. Don't just stand there in silence, son.
Well, you told me to be quiet.
No, well,
Snake's threatening with a
yeah,
snake.
well, now I'm saying talk. Go on, say everything you need to say.
Well,
Tell me your deepest fears. Go on.
I'm frightened you'll leave me.
Well, you're frightened for a very good reason.
Seems awfully harsh, Dad.
Yes, well, that's how the world is. Look at this snake. Do you think it survived by being nice to people? No, it survived by eating other snakes.
It's biting your arm
Yes,
quite viciously.
I know, and I can take that pain.
You're bleeding.
Can you, son?
I'm not sure.
Yes. Well, take Jimmy. Son, we've got new guests arriving this evening. I'll be out to dinner. Why don't you sign them in?
Dad, I'm sorry.
There comes a time, son, when sorry is just a word. Put him in his cage.
All right.
Pause, yeah. This scene ends with him putting in his cage, and then we go back to Mr. Bones and Jessica, who are arriving in the district. Play.
Doesn't seem to want to go in the cage. Whoa! 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 other day.
The cage underground. And now we go to Jessica and Detective Bones. Play.
Here we are, Jessica. The Wensleydales, right in the heart of the fromage district. Some of the locals are quite weird. But look, that's the hotel.
Ooh. Looks a little bit spooky, doesn't it?
It does.
Spooky. Ooh.
Wow. Had another lucid dream. Come on, let's wander up the steps. Well, here we are at the hotel.
We were just looking at it from there, and now we're looking at it a step closer.
Absolutely. My God. Yes, I remember this place. I stayed here on a case once.
Really?
Yes.
What, you were investigating a murder here?
Oh, that's right.
Hello?
Inspector Bones. Sorry, I'm covered in cheese. I've been cooking it. You came back?
Yes.
Oh, you two know each other then?
Oh, yeah, but I was 19. I never thought you'd come back. I didn't think you'd dead.
Well, I'm just on holiday. Purely a pleasure. No casework.
It's just pleasure.
Are you okay?
Sorry. I'm Jessica.
Right, yeah. Oh, ow.
Jessica Botson.
Good. Wow.
I'm workout.
Your hands.
My hands, just my hands.
Well, I am Falula Balula.
Sorry, Falula. They need to be signed in, do they? Sorry.
Yeah, no, they were just, waiting on the cheese steps, and I recognised Inspector Bones from...
Inspector Bones?
Yeah, we were the one, from the signing in book.
Pause, yeah, we start to learn a little bit more about this history now. Play.
Inspector, that's the one that Dad hates.
Just try and play it cool, for God's sake.
Oh, listen, I'm just here to have a holiday. I'm not going to look into the old case at all. I'm not going to look into Jane Celeste's murder.
You just went out and said it.
Jane Celeste.
Oh.
My sister.
It was a long time ago, 20 years ago. An unsolved case.
And you stayed here?
Exactly, yes.
And you met Falula?
Yes, she was young at the time.
Yes, very different
But you
now.
were also younger, so it's okay.
I was, no, nothing happened. I wasn't saying that. No, sorry, I know.
I'm sorry, I just thought because there was a lot of, it was almost as if I had a knife and I could just cut the tension there, so I was just, not that it would bother me if there was any.
What you don't understand, Jessica
Botson.
Botson.
Yep.
Botson.
It wasn't just, I mean, of course, there were some feelings, but it was mainly the murder that was tense.
The murder was tense. I mean, all murders are tense.
Pause, in the director's cut, I've got a very quick clip of a non-tense, quite relaxed murder, just to show you how that can work. Play.
Hey, so, here we go.
Oh, yeah, right.
Stab.
Nice work.
I love this vibe.
Oh, yeah.
And now she's, dead.
Pause! We go back to the main movie, Play.
But you didn't solve it, though, did you?
No, of course I didn't.
The case. You just left. Without saying anything to anyone, without helping anyone, without solving anything, you just left. And we never heard from you again.
I was embarrassed.
Until now.
Well, we've come on a holiday.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm going to make you the nicest cheese toasties and some lovely wheels of brie and some Edam slices that are covered in that weird wax, like a baby bell.
Welsh rarebit.
Yeah, the creamy one on toast. I found out what that was the other day. I had one. It was lovely. No. Right.
You broke my father's heart.
That's important.
He didn't come out of his room for 2 years.
Well, listen, I did my best, all right? I explored every avenue. I tried to solve it.
I tell you what you did. You broke down this hotel. You broke down their relationship. You broke down mine and his relationship. You broke down our relationship. You ruined everything. Who'd have thought somebody could do something worse than a murder? But here you are.
A room for two, please. It's the only hotel in town.
Why did he choose to go there on holiday? My nerves are in shreds. I'll go to somewhere where everybody hates me, where I failed in my job. But yeah, he goes to his room with Jessica soon. And very soon, history is going to start repeating itself as we come into the final half of this movie. Play.
It's room 132.
Thank you. Obviously, Jessica, if you want a separate room, that's fine. It was very forward what I just did. But,
I'll have a separate room.
133 then.
Thank you.
It's probably a bad time to tell you that there's a snake loose.
There's never a good time, but I think not telling us is worse, so thank you so much.
It's fine. You can keep the other snake company.
And James...
Hang on, sorry, how many snakes are loose? Two snakes are loose.
No, there's one snake loose. I was calling you a snake.
Oh, I see, touche. I did. Straight over my head. All right, let's go upstairs.
James, I'm sorry about your sister. It wasn't a holiday at all. You lied to me.
No, honestly, I just wanted
You didn't want to spend personal time with me. You didn't want to spend non-scheduled time. You just wanted to return to the one case that's haunted you all this time. Admit it!
Jessica, you know I find it very hard to let go of work, right?
Pause. Just so you know, they're not going upstairs there. That's just how they walk when they have... When things get emotional, that's how they walk. Play.
Honestly.
Look what you're making me do!
I'm doing it well. I just thought perhaps if I could get back here and solve this case that I couldn't solve for all those years, I might finally be able to relax, and I might finally be left alone and wouldn't have to put up with all those lucid dreams.
The rabbit did it! Well, you
There
didn't...
it was again. Here it is, 133, that's you.
Well, Bones, you could have done all of those things, but you didn't need to pretend that it was for something else. I'll see you for dinner.
Cheese door.
I wasn't pretending. I wasn't pretending about you.
She can't hear you through the cheese door.
I always hated this place. Shut up.
Sit down on the cheese bed.
Thank you.
Welcome to Cheese Radio. Bet you feel like a total ball.
Pause! Did Cheese Radio just call him a ball bag? I think Cheese Radio needs to remember that this is a family show. We already saw Anushka is not yet of hearing ball bag age. But yeah, we're about to... Something very bad is about to happen in the hotel. Play.
Really like a bag you carry footballs in.
Ah. Well done, Detective Bones. Another blunder. A scream on level 3.
I don't know, what was that?
They were cheese waxes.
Pause! Pause, yes! It would appear that Falula Balula is dead. And she does die, but she does have time, of course. It's now Thursday morning, which means she's not on her no rhyme time. Which means she does have time for some final word. She can't die without ever having rhymed. You can't get out of it that easy, Falula Balula. You can't just kill yourself off. There are some final words, and they rhyme well, and they're not just the words Queen and 17. Play.
Falula! Falula! She's alive. Falula, what happened? Tell us.
I was stuffed.
You were stuffed?
with a cheese puffed.
Pause! Wow! I was stuffed with a cheese puffed. I think that is as good as we're going to get. Yeah, she's dead. And it would appear the method of murder was cheese puffed. Play.
What's all this? What's going on? I heard a scream.
Yes. Oh, it's Tallulah Fallulah. She was stuffed with a cheese puff.
Stay calm, Mary. Stay calm.
Tallulah.
We run the pet shop downstairs.
Hello. My name's Detective Bones. This is my assistant, Jessica.
Hello. What happened to Fallulah?
She was stuffed.
By a cheese puff.
She's alive!
Fine.
They're notoriously sharper than the regular puff. A puffed, when stuffed, does cause death.
Good heavens. She was so young, so vibrant. Who could have done this?
It wasn't an accident, that's for sure. Nobody stuffs themselves with a puffed.
Mr. Ricotta must hear of this. Was his name Ricotta?
Pause! He was called Moricotta because I imagine whoever said that thought that sounds a bit like Moriarty, which is obviously in Sherlock Holmes, but it was obviously a stretch too far and not as intelligent as I thought when I said it. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a cheese and it sounds a bit like Moriarty. Play.
And you're Cameron and Pamron from the pet shop?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting. You got here quickly?
Why are you noting things down?
Well, I know everything down, it's just my thing, really.
Sure, you don't suspect us. We were merely in the building looking for our snake.
Yes. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen a snake, sorry.
I was attacked by a snake in the night. But it's gone now. I can't help you with your investigation.
Mr. Ricotta, more ricotta, more ricotta.
More ricotta.
That man, his name must mean something. He must hear of this.
Yes? Quickly, let's get him. Knock, knock. He's out.
Hello.
Interesting.
What were they knocking on? Play.
Just come into my office. I've been standing against the door listening to your entire conversation. You've got quite some nerve coming back here.
It's the only hotel in town.
Yes.
I needed a room, so I came.
Did you need a room, or did you need to commit another murder?
Don't start this conspiracy
I've
theory
been
again.
thinking about it for years. This is a pinboard I drew up. It shows the amount of times you've stayed here and the amount of murders there have been. There's a perfect correlation.
Because I came to solve all the murders.
Yes. But that's exactly what a murderer would say.
Would a murderer arrive after the murder?
Maybe.
Look at that! January 8th, the murder. January 9th, Inspector Bones arrived.
Yes, exactly. But that's exactly the kind of thinking that a very clever murderer would do, isn't it?
You're also forgetting one piece of information. The original reason you came here was to find my rabbit.
Yes, and did you do that?
No, I didn't find the rabbit either. I didn't find the rabbit. I didn't find out who killed Jane. I didn't find out who committed any of the murders.
So I'm starting my own investigation. And the first person I'm going to ask questions to is you.
Well, I'm going to be starting.
Right, there's 15 minutes left and there has been an explosion of story plot moments. So we now have a lost snake, a lost rabbit that I thought was murdered and seen earlier because Fallulah Ballulah sat on it. But a lost snake, a lost rabbit. Fallulah Ballulah has been murdered, and also there is an unsolved murder of thank you. Thank God you're here, because I don't know what the bloody hell's going on at all anymore. But those 4 things have happened, and also now Inspector Bones is running an investigation, but it would appear Moricotta is running a kind of aggressive counter-investigation across his investigation. Play.
Everything you investigate, I will uninvestigate.
Okay, well, why don't we investigate at the same time and see who wins then?
All right. A wager. 1 shilling for the winner. Of course! It's ironic that you're called Inspector Bones, because unfortunately you don't have a back, Bones. Well, you're named after a cheese!
I don't think he heard you.
No. He was long gone.
Listen, Bones, we need to sort this out. We need to sort this out right now.
Absolutely. First of all, you two, into the questioning area.
Questioning, cheese booth. You, we'll speak to you later.
Where were you at 8 p.m. this evening?
Playing with my snakes.
I thought your snake...
Pause! I'm sorry, I had to interrupt one more time, so not a lot of time. Very quick clip of her playing with her snakes. If she was doing that, but I just want to see what that looks like. Play.
Oh, my precious. My precious.
Pause! Totally disturbing in all ways. We go back to the main movie. Play.
And you, where were you at 8 o'clock?
I was looking for my snake here. You see, I sold my snake to Mr. Ricotta, and he lost it, and so I came to retrieve it.
Why would you want it back if you've sold it to him? Surely it is gone.
He lost the snake, and so I came to try and find the snake to give it back to him.
You sound very accusational at the moment. I feel very uncomfortable.
Oh, my darling, it's fine.
No, I don't feel very comfortable in this situation.
Well, there's been a murder.
You didn't ask me to be here. You told me to be here. I don't feel comfortable.
I'm sorry, darling. Here, play with your snake.
Thank you.
Snakely!
Play with your snake in the pantry. Bring in the cheese man. Moriarty cheese. Moricotta.
Yeah.
Both of you, same questions.
Oh, what?
Yes, you're asking them the same questions. The same.
Literally say all the information twice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Go on.
I was playing with my snakes.
I was here looking for my snake.
It checks out. Okay. Rule 1. If they give the same answer, then they probably are telling the truth. Bones. Touche.
They're not repeating a lie by any chance.
Oh, laughter. Laughter after a murder. Question for you. Did you do the murder?
No.
Oh! Ask her again. Did you do the murder?
No.
Might check out.
I must say, you are dreadful as a detective.
Oh, yes? Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of thing a murderer would say.
Listen, there's someone who's part of the wager. Can I just ask once again, the premises of your pet shop, it's below this hotel?
Yes, it is.
Yes. And it's part of the same freehold?
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent. I'm going to go downstairs to the spa and investigate further. I'll investigate there as well.
The best spa in the district.
Bones! We need to question the son.
Yes, of course. Where is he? There he is, behind
James.
that statue.
James, come, sit in the jacuzzi.
Cheese jacuzzi.
It's like a fondue.
I don't know why we have this. Oh!
Hot and slimy.
We have some serious questions to ask you in relation to the murder of Tallulah Fanula. Balula.
Balula.
Enough! James, what do you want more than anything else in the world?
Your approval, Father.
Blue or green?
Blue.
Paris or Rome?
Rome.
Did you do the murder?
Yes.
Son, he's lying. That couldn't possibly be the truth. That couldn't possibly be the truth. He can't look after himself. But you questioned him yourself, using your own perfect method.
Father, you don't understand. It's not how it seems.
And tell me, have you committed other murders on this premises over the years?
I told you it wasn't me. It was the rabbits.
What?
It's the rabbits.
The rabbits? Do they come to you in a lucid dream?
Yes. I wake every night.
My God.
It's like they're coming to us all. Right now. Oh my God.
Can everyone else see this?
Yes.
You all can. Thank God.
Look at this kindly, sweet rabbit. How could it hurt a fly? Oh.
This is how it starts. It's very fluffy and cuddly at first.
My God, this is extraordinary. We all appear to be in this man's lucid dream.
And I see the rabbit, and it runs up to someone in the village. Say, Cameron, the man who owns the pet shop, for example. he seems to be on his merry way. And he stops and he sees the rabbit.
Oh.
And he bends down to pet the rabbit. And then just like that, it jumps up and rips off his face!
My God!
And it eats him alive!
And then...
it turns him inside out!
And then... That's extraordinary. And then when you wake up...
I like that after the rabbit has murdered someone and torn it inside out and ripped its face off, it hugs it in a very maternal manner. But yeah, very soon we find out, is this a lucid dream? Is this reality? What on earth is going on? Play.
And when you wake up from the lucid dream, you find the person you saw killed dead.
That's right. They always die. I try to stop them. I try to get a new rabbit and think that maybe if I have a rabbit, it won't happen.
But James, those are night terrors. We've been through this so many times.
But they're not night terrors, Dad. They're real.
I think it's clear what we have to do. We have to go inside this man's dream in order to stop the rabbit.
Dad, I'm scared.
It's okay.
Are you going to let this man go inside my dream?
Son, it's okay. We'll all go inside your mind dream.
All right.
All we need to do is put this salt in our hands, blow it against the wind, and that will create a portal into this man's mind.
Pause! Do not applaud that! Doesn't mean jack shit! Yes, there's 10 minutes left, and they're going to blow salt into the wind to open a portal to go into his mind dream. Not just his dream, his mind dream. But yeah, this is really trippy, but really, really amazing play.
Need to go in, Dad. But there's one more thing. When I dream, Jane's always there. And she's not dead, Dad.
I know she is, James.
She's in my mind, Dad. You need to get her out.
There's only one way to solve this. Hands in.
Dreams.
The rabbit did it.
Welcome to Cheese Radio. In your dreams, you crazy boy.
Oh, my. We have guests here. Hello, everyone. What a creative conundrum someone could have conceived. Oh, what a curious creature this critter is.
Pause! No, because what we needed now, with only 7 minutes left, was a new character. That can only help us now. A character who presumably will do some alliteration. Play.
Dad, be careful of Willy Wonka. He always appears in my dream. He's the first thing I see.
What a curious caterpillar of a cutie pie we have here. Have you perhaps come to find some sort of cure for what ails you?
Oh, crazy cat! This curious cat! Cat!
Don't let him ensnare you in the alliteration. That's how he gets...
He was slowing us down. We've got to find the rabbits. Quickly, this way.
Dad!
Pause! We really missed that was Jane Celeste! Presumably the key to all of this. But they ran off, ironically committing a murder within the murder mind dream themselves, adding another complexity to what is already, I fear, a too complicated knot to ever untangle, let alone with only minutes to go. Play.
Bones! Bones, where are you? Bones, I don't know what's happening and I don't know where we are, but I just need to tell you something. What? I've loved you from the first minute I ever saw you. From the first day I walked into your office and asked if you needed an assistant, I've loved you. I looked into your eyes and I saw a perfect soul. Not a perfect man, but perfect soul just for me. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get out of this place. But if I don't, I needed you to know.
This is Cheese Radio, and you've got a kisser, but in a nice covered safe way. All right.
And in this dream, I want to kiss you, but it's like we can't because it would be bad for us.
Jessica, I've always loved you too. Let's dream kiss. Dream lips. There's your lips, and here's my lips.
Oh! Tongue! Oh!
Son, I don't know if you can hear this. I know I'm inside your mind. I know I've always been harsh on you. But I am proud of you, and I do love you. If I ever get out of this alive, I'll tell you that to your face.
Thanks, Dad.
Dad!
Jane,
It's really you.
it's really you.
You came inside my brother's mind to find me.
Oh my goodness. All those years ago. I remember going into the kitchen, opening the cupboard and seeing that the salt had dropped onto the table.
Yes.
I had no idea that you had got in exactly the same way as we did.
Yes. And I've been trapped here ever since, and I didn't die. And that's why Bones has never discovered who murdered me, because I've been trapped in the mind of my brother the whole time.
Pause! I fear that is as good as we're gonna get. And if I'm being totally honest, it's better than I thought it would be. Yeah, she's just been trapped in the mind of the brother because she accidentally opened a portal by spilling table salt. Play.
But he's plagued. His mind is plagued with these rabbits. And I've been trying to kill them off one by one since I've been here for the last 10 years. And I just can't do it on my own.
So maybe...
We need to destroy the rabbits and then there'll be no more deaths in the real world.
The rabbit really did do it then?
Yeah.
In a way?
Yeah, that was actually...
In a
that
roundabout
was bang on.
way,
It was
yes.
bang on all along.
I always knew the rabbit did it. That's what I heard
Well,
in my dream.
I've been trying to communicate with you all through your dreams.
It was
It's
your
been me
voice
the whole time.
that
The
I
rabbit
heard.
did it.
Absolutely, that's why the dreams were so vivid.
It's not a lucid dream. It's a mind dream.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I
got,
can.
You haven't got long. The rabbits are overtaking my mind. They're building an army, but maybe if I focus hard enough, I can give you some weapons, something to help you. Focus very hard, Dad.
Yeah.
Don't put your pants
down. Sword. The gun.
Traps. Stapler.
A stapler. Excellent. So I've got a sword, you've got a stapler, you've got a gun, and you have...
Traps.
Chaps. Quickly.
Traps.
Oh,
Quickly, Dad, I haven't got long left.
Set the traps.
Pause! Yeah, unusual in a movie to have a moment, in a really dramatic moment where someone mishears the other person. Joe, traps. I thought you said traps. Yeah, she's got traps. For anyone who might not have heard that, she's got traps. Play.
Traps. I'll set the traps.
You staple them in place. And when the rabbits arrive, I'll shoot them and you kill them with the sword.
We need something to lure them. Wait. Cheese.
Oh yeah, it's all over the walls.
Look, it's working. You can see the rabbits gathering.
1, 2, 3.
That's all the rabbits. That's it. That's all of them.
That's the number
I've
of
been trying to get them for 10 years, but here they all are.
Quickly. 3, 2, 1.
The portal.
Pause! I'm going to fast forward through it because obviously 2 of the rabbits are dead, but it takes a lot longer to staple one of the rabbits to death. So I'm going to fast forward through that. Fast forward. Pause! Play!
Finally!
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
The portal!
Yes, the portal!
Quickly!
It's closing!
It's closing!
Get through it! Everyone hold hands!
You did it! Jane, you're alive!
I'm sorry, I've been trapped in your head all that time.
I'm so sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry, son.
Dad, you're right. I think when you killed Willy Wonka in my mind, you killed my childhood. And it's time I grew up. I am 8 years old after all.
Exactly, son. Exactly. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took me all this time to solve Jane's murder.
How could you have done? I was inside a child's mind for longer than he'd been alive.
It certainly was a tricky case. And
She wasn't murdered. It wasn't murder by a family member or a pet shop owner or a chef. It was like a beast, you know, like a rabid, evil beast that took us all. It was the Hound of Wensleydales.
Yeah, and you know what? I've got a feeling that Falula Balula stuffed herself with cheese.
We were
And that
worried
was a
about
red
this for a long
herring.
time.
it really gone downhill.
Yeah. A story strand really deemed inconvenient and forgotten. But very quick, that is what happened. In the director's cut, they did show that very quickly. This is Falula Balula, cheese puffing herself. Play.
Oh, yeah! Oh.
Still not a rhyme in sight. We go back to the main movie, for the final minute or so of this incredible story. Play.
She had really gone downhill.
Yeah.
Jessica, I owe you the biggest apology of all. You just wanted to come away and have a holiday. I dragged you here, and it was because of the case. I'm sorry.
Oh, Bones. Big idiot. For someone so clever, you can be really stupid. I knew you needed to solve that case. I knew you'd never be able to sleep and rest and enjoy yourself until you did, and I brought you here under the pretense of, you know, canoodling. But I hope that I've set you free.
You have. And perhaps now we really can enjoy a holiday. Just a holiday.
And family, I'm so sorry. Son, I was very hard on you, considering you're only 8 years old.
I have lost your snake, Dad.
Don't worry. It'll be fine.
Thank you all so much for having us to stay.
It's okay. And here's a key to the hotel. It means that whenever you want, you can just take whichever room you want.
And
Pause.
also,
Yeah, and I think to end this, there's going to be a cheese-based happy ending song. Play.
And also the walls are made of cheese, so you could just knock the one down in between your rooms and have a sweet.
Surprising the building has lasted, really.
Thank you all so much. Many times I came and failed, but this time we solved the case of the Hound of the Wensleydales.
I thought that he would never see me, but now we go together like cranberry and brie.
Look how happy we are. Look how happy we are. Cheddar. Look how happy we are. Look how happy we are. Look how happy we
I failed, and I would scream that word aloud, because all that I wanted was to make my father proud.
But how were you supposed to do the right thing when you were just a child, with your sister living inside of you, being controlled by rabbits?
Look how happy we are.
Look how happy we are.
Look how happy we are.
Happy we are.
Cheddar.
Cheddar, cheddar.
Look how happy we are. Look how happy we are. Look how happy we are. Cheddar. Look how happy we are.
Thank you so much. This has been such a joy. This is Mischief Movie Night In. We're here until August the 1st. We're improvising 2 more movies tomorrow and 1 on Sunday. Come and join us again. I promise it doesn't always make as much sense as that one did tonight. That was absolutely surreal and wonderful. I enjoyed it so much. A huge thank you to Karen, who's been providing the BSL for this show, and all the live captioning as well that's been going on tonight. Thank you so much. And of course, it's not just us in the room that are improvising, making things up. There are also people at home sending in movie posters and artwork based on tonight's movie. So let's have a look at them right now. Whoa! Wow! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure it is someone's birthday out there, so we wish you a very, very happy one. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, and bye-bye for now. Bye. Thank you so much, everyone. That was so...
Oh,